Hey collective, let's get some messages for the 7th. This is July 2022. We are just about a month away from Lionsgate, August 8th. So, high energy. What is going on? Collective consciousness, energy. This is a situational read for the collective. Please God, clear, concise messages on a 3. Thank you, amen. All right, what is the situation, collective? What's going on today? All right, so we saw the Emperor yesterday. This is boss energy. You could be dealing with an Aries here, this guy. You could be dealing with divine masculine as well, especially opposite of this Page of Cups and the 6 of Swords in the center. So this is exciting, no matter how you slice it, right, collective? No matter what your situation is, if this is love and romance, work, travel, career, spiritual path, whatever this is, there's a lightening of the heart here. Someone who's in charge, who's the boss. Whatever that speaks to for your situation, there's an apology or a proposal coming and a clearer perspective, smooth sailing. Actual and literal travel is indicated here in that 6 of Swords. But generally speaking, that's looking specifically at, if not simply communication, this is thought patterns, beliefs, right? And programming, as I always say. It's what we rely on in a crisis. It's what, our subconscious mind in many cases. So what's being communicated, right? Calmer waters, love seeing this. Yeah. There's a generosity here, especially with this divine masculine energy. As I say, when I first saw these opposite of each other, there's a real, like a gentleness there. And it could indicate physical, literal travel. There could be a proposal in this direction as well. The world is at the bottom there before I'm about to shuffle. So yeah, big travel. This could be about career as well. There could be an offer here around a career. You could be leveling up. Very exciting energies. I love this energy for this situation, collective. What are your thoughts? You or the other person's thoughts about the situation? If this is a work situation, really, if it's, wherever it is, someone who's in charge, who's the boss, possibly an Aries person here, could be making a proposal. And it's genuine. Or you are, right, in this situation. Very interesting. All right, what are your thoughts? You are the other person's thoughts about the situation. And today the situation is the Page of Cups, 6 of Swords, and the Emperor here. All right, we saw that turn right around there as I was shuffling. Gotta love when that happens. This is pretty spectacular. I don't know if I recorded this, but right before I was about, no I didn't. Right before I was about to record, as I'm lighting the sage here, I'm like, I don't know, after yesterday's reading, I was like the end of something altogether. So something new has to begin because something has closed. Something's over. We saw yesterday, right? So it stands to reason that the next step in this, and it's big and it's exciting. So new developments. I'm getting 30 days energy here again. Hearing your thoughts about this, Here we have a judgment call. This could be a literal phone call. Remember, that little horn there does represent, you know, a communication device. So if it isn't a call, it's a text, it's a letter, or something like that. And it's a coming back around, a new opportunity. I said this yesterday with those qualifiers around the death card for the situation. I was like, something's coming out of hiding. And we see this here. So super exciting. I also feel recognition here. And like I say, there's a softness around this, you know, go-getter energy. So there could be matchmaking here as well. We have Jupiter indicated with the Judgment card, also known as, a calling. So if not a physical, literal phone call or message here, right, with this message of love or an apology or, just sweetness, there is a calling. So finding your place here, moving in that direction. And it could feel quite profound, particularly with the thoughts being this major arcana energy. I just don't see you missing out on something that was just, maybe that's where the disappointment was coming from these last couple of days with those difficult energies collective. There's this sense of, never letting something slip away again, like something that you know for sure is just so important here. And there's no two ways about it. And I think the decision, and this is actually wonderful because these are the plateaus that we need to reach. The decision was made at some point here to actually fail, like to succeed and fail, like however the cookie crumbles. It was just action is more important. Consistent, reliable action. We saw that 8 of Pentacles yesterday as well, and that 9 of Wands, right? For the overall energy for the whole reading. So this is paying off. That hard work, diligence, something with regard to that is definitely paying off. And beautiful that in your thinking space, right, in our thoughts here, we can see a clear path forward. So very exciting. What are your feelings? You or the other person's feelings about the situation? We have higher learning indicated here as well because it's a second chance at something. Something was learned the first time. And like I say, there's like a take it for granted sort of vibe behind the Judgment card, right? Because you're not going to do it again. So your judgment is clear. You are making a good judgment, or someone is making a good judgment around you. All right, what are your feelings? Okay. So we had this guy jump out a little bit, as you see in the reverse. So the feelings here is just, we have that high vibe energy, this electric, passionate energy here, guys. Hey, I had to take that warm sweater off. So yes, we see this guy jumping out in this direction. Now, the King of Wands upright is very outgoing, popular, center of attention, entrepreneurial, very creative energy. This is Leo energy. Could have something to do with creativity in general, leisure, excitement. Again, we have worker energy here. This is, I feel more boss energy. It's more fire energy. But here in the feelings about it, this is giving me almost this sense of delay. I was going to say a sense of insecurity here, but I don't get that from the King of Wands reverse. There could be a sense, if you are offered something here, try to be maybe humble about it, especially if it's a leadership position. Humility could be called for here, just because in this position, he could be a little bit big for his britches or making some rash decisions. And if there is any insecurity, it could be used as, it could come out as ego, is what I'm trying to get at. So, be careful in your heart space here that there's not that there's appreciation here, particularly around leadership, and that ego doesn't get in the way here in your feelings about it. But it's only a matter of time, with the courts upside down. And it wasn't even reversed entirely. It was just a little bit like this. So there could be a rush on this energy as well, like not wanting to, not wanting it to be all about ego, but like feeling very led in this direction. There's a lot of passion here in the heart space about this situation. That's for darn sure. I wouldn't be surprised to see more travel energy here, even the Eight of Wands that may show up in this reading as well, which indicates very fast communication, but we'll see. So this guy, we will put him like that because he came out a little bit like that. So essentially, very fast moving. Let's get the most probable outcome for this energy. A lot of feelings, a lot of passionate, possibly, you know, if this is a love or romance reading, there's just a lot of sexual desire here as well. But remember, this is brave energy and this person is led by the heart and they're generally lion-hearted for a reason, right? This is proud, right? It's like a proud energy, which is why you can slippery slope into ego. But, you know, there are times and places to be proud, guys. And as long as we don't let it become our downfall, maybe there's something to be proud of here. But yeah, in your heart space, definitely a little bit of humility, but also know your place. If you're put in a leadership role here, you are the other person. Oh my goodness. You know that it's well-deserved here. All right, so we have a lot of energy, guys, showing up. I'm going to show you the cards and put these back. I know I say I'm going to read these when they come out, but this is the most probable outcome is just literally impossible for me to read, to be honest with you. It's just too much going on. I just 3 cards or less. Most probable outcome. Let's refine the most probable outcome, please and thank you. All right, we have a couple of fewer cards here. This we'll include this guy because he just flipped in the weirdest way as I was putting the deck down. Look at this. Most probable outcome. Yeah, someone is a little bit trepidatious here, but only because their passions are so strong. They do not want to miss out. Marriage could be in the cards. Initiation. Taking something very seriously here. Right? Self-governance and then an initiation. So the most probable outcome, Ace of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, and the 10 of Pentacles. And then as you saw, the Hierophant sort of just on the side here. I'll get bottom of the deck energy as I always do in just a moment. So clarity, truth. This is a decision made. And it's new ideas, it's aha moments, but it's also a victory. With that 7 of Pentacles, sort of looking right at that 10 of Pentacles, you know, this is impatience. Then you have that heartache, and then legacy, tree of life. You know, it could be that something is just, what's it called? Sort of leftover energy from yesterday. Like someone has made new ground, something, new territories being explored. Most probable outcome is just getting away from these thoughts. Getting away from essentially what was weighing us down. You have victory over this now. And you can move slow. You're willing to move slow into the future. Not slow, turtle slow, like you may never reach that plateau or whatever it is. There's just a steady, slow, like a turtle. I guess like a turtle, but what am I trying to say? Slow and steady, I guess, right. Like the rabbit doesn't win that race, okay? So you're better off going slow and steady. Try to have patience with something here, especially around an offer or communication, possible travel. Could be dealing with, as I say, Taurus here. This could be religious matters. But this is also traditions in a large sense. So clarity around traditions, wanting to create new ones. Wow, this is gorgeous energy, guys. That Three of Swords there, it's so weird. It normally gives me like the sads, right? Like, oh, the Three of Swords, it's so sad. But here it's just giving me sort of, no, it's giving me clarity. Like you're impatient with any blocks now. And I can see this here, the Three of Swords here today is just a block. It's like, it's the past and you're over it. So I really like that. Could have to do with something that had, you know, involved traditions here. Or as I say, it could be a marriage as well, right? Let's get some more energy. So external to you or events happening external to the situation that could be helpful are the Ten of Cups, Three of Wands, and the Fool. Wow. Yeah, I mean, someone, if there was a breakup or a shakeup here, business, love, whatever it is, collective, this is next level because honestly, we have to close something for another door to open, another relationship to take place, another job, whatever it is, right? So, or even just new path in life. And with the Fool looking directly at that Ten of Cups, you're pure, literally, like you're pure, almost innocent, full heart. Couple of tens here, guys. Really nice completions. We see some solid, happy tens, not like yesterday, some rough tens. So we have completions headed in this direction. I'm telling you, this is just a matter of time. You know what it takes. You've learned so much from something that was supposed, and it, like I say, a couple of days ago, something did break us, right, collective? But this learning, it, like I say, something will never happen again, especially with that Death card showing up yesterday. It's like duly noted life lesson. So, yeah, these are expectations, right? So you have this impatience and then expectations. This color, I find mustard yellow is pretty important, or even gold can be important at this time. My readings are generally recorded on the date they are. So today the 7th, but they're usually 24 hours. That you can see these types of events in your environment. But like I say, I would say over the next 30 days, there's going to be a 30-day value where some of these significant shifts, long-term, for example, could be happening over in the next 4 weeks. Lots of majors everywhere we go, okay? Majors in almost every position here, major arcanas, which is a big deal. These are life events. You know, cause for initiation and celebration. So yes, a great deal of excitement here. New direction. This ace is exciting. Communication is going to be very exciting here as well. Travel is indicated. Additionally, we have Seven of Cups, King of Cups, and the Justice card here for subconscious energy. Your choice is made. There are no two ways about it. If this was a legal matter, it was very emotionally affected. You were very emotionally affected by something very deeply here, possibly around a partnership. But there's ultimately this sense of, you know, Libra energy here. We have Scorpio here. The arts, again, could be making an appearance, but more on the sense of large term scale, large, like trends is what I'm trying to say. If they are, you know, say food or fashion, whatever these, you know, whatever these arts, whatever that means to you, or creativity here, it could be, you know, sort of what's trending. But yeah, no longer indecisive. There's a fantasy quality here that's speaking. It could be a fantasy partner here as well, because of the Seven of Cups, and then with the Ten of Cups here, with this deep emotional involvement. And with that King of Cups there could be some secret feelings here as well. With regard to plans, we do have two kings. We do have business opportunities showing up. With regard to that, bottom of the deck energies, these are cards that for me encapsulate the reading. sort of generally speaking, so the energy regarding this whole reading is the Star card and the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles showed up yesterday. Here's that hard work, showing off, being in the limelight. I really can't help but suggest here that there's a sense of leadership. Like you're being picked out, you're being called on, or you're figuring this out yourself. You know where you belong now in this creative field. And it's through hard work. It's through what you feel good doing. And it may, but it's not the most important part. It's almost like it doesn't have to make money or please other people or become a full-time job if it's a hobby, etc., etc. This is something that you're taking steps toward because of how it makes you feel and how complete and how rich it is and how meaningful it is to you. And it probably will pay off here. Spotlight indicated. I don't know. I don't normally get that vibe when I read the Star card, but I'm seeing it here. So yes, we have this solar energy. We have this nighttime stand out energy, eccentricity showing up here. Your unique talents, skills, or abilities are showing up here. You could be dealing with an Aquarius as well. Groups of people, large groups of people. Yes, and then that hard work card, that Eight of Pentacles. I'm telling you, someone's taking notice. Or you are about to please yourself here in a very powerful way by following through with something, collective. And you're going to make yourself very proud and pleased. And yes, it may bug someone else or piss someone else off here, but you are, to thine own self be true. It's seriously, it's one of the most profound pieces of advice. I know it sounds trite, but it really is so special. So, consider that. And I think that's a Tolstoy. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yes, you get to do possibly what you love best here and make other people happy in the meantime. So this is beautiful. I love seeing this reading for you. Congratulations, collective. If I was there, I would give you a very big pat in the back, very big hug. So yay us. I feel the work is paying off here. So that is the reading for today. Thank you as always for joining me, guys. I love doing these readings for you. Tell your friends to watch. Share these videos. What could it hurt? You can hire me for your own private reading if you have a specific question, and they're fun. So thank you as always, as I say, and I hope it's helpful to someone out there. Until I see you in the next one, bye for now.